It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. That'll be a throw-in. Yamal. And it's Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Williams! Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Yamal! Terrific save by Manuel. Williams. So much time and space here. Doué gets rid without sophistication. Kubasi. Cucurella. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz looks to the other side. Dembele. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Nice physical challenge. Nico Williams. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Olise. Mbappe. Well, the referee has bought that. I'm not sure I have. Draw your own conclusions. I've drawn mine.
Well, it looked like a dive to me too. The theatrics were a poor attempt to convince, weren't they?
France have themselves a chance from the spot. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Saliba with the clearance. Doué gently done. Koundé. Rabiot. And it's Doué. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Doué.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal played out towards the right wing. Saliba. Upamecano. Chouameni. Olise has got himself a free kick. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Dembele. And that has been cleared. And here's Olise. Chouameni. Oh, sweet feet. That's an excellent interception. Nico Williams. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri, moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chouameni. Saliba. Rabiot. Upamecano. Chouameni. Upamecano, aim forwards. Rabiot. Upamecano, Chouameni, Saliba, and it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Llorente, Yamal, Llorente, Rabiot did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pedri. Llorente. Here comes another cross. Upamecano. Hernandez. Koundé. Doué looks to get on the end of this. Llorente. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. Can he finish? Good effort first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Doué is onto it in a flash. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. That's good play. Laporte did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nico Williams. Cucurella. That's been drilled forward. Oyarzabal. Great chance! And it's hoisted clear. Kubasi. Rodri. And here's Yamal. Dembele. Doué. Rabiot. Upamecano shifted upfield. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, great play. Climbs up big. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Fabian Ruiz. Rabiot. Tchouaméni. Doué. Tchouaméni. Saliba. Upamecano. Lofted upfield. Now that's well seen too. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Cucurella. Crossed into the middle. And that's been well dealt with. Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Do have a chance to counter here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cucurella picks it up now. And that has been knocked clear. Rabiot. Hernandez. Upamecano. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Williams. Cucurella. Olise defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Koundé. Upamecano. Rabiot. And it's Doué. Yamal. Pedri. Doué wins the duel this time. Koundé. Olise. Doué. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Clearly not happy with that. And here's Mbappe. Lobbed in behind. Mbappe. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Tchouaméni. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Llorente. France making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Upamecano. Saliba, and he goes cross-field. Koundé, Dembele, now he's off and running. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's really well manoeuvred. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Williams tries a deft little ball. He can get that clear. Defending of the desperate variety. Time and again they are repelled. Mbappe. Dembele. France out in front with an early advantage. Nico Williams. Llorente. France leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Chouameni. Saliba. Hernandez. Rabiot shifted upfield. Hernandez. Doué in acres of space out wide. Llorente. And he's picked out the run. Doué. That's tidy. And here's Mbappe. I love Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Llorente can get it clear. Doué. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Laporte. Moved on forwards. Pedri! Yamal. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Llorente looks across and plays it in. And it's Cucurella. Oyarzábal could try cutting inside here. And back out it comes. What a throw in. He's had a shot! He has done it! Spain are all square.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Hernandez looking to hit the byline here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella forwards and with intent. And he's there to clear it. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hernandez, aim forwards. Rabiot. Out to the left it goes. Hernandez crosses. Laporte is there and he can get that clear. Hernandez. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Over to the left. That has found him in acres of space. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Spain have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Rodri, and it's Llorente, and here's Yamal, decent chance, and kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that has been cleared. Rodri. Turns and goes back. Now it's Llorente. And across it goes. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? And it's been taken short. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Ruiz. Laporte. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Hernandez attempts a clearance. Up he goes! Cleared without complication. Yamal. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. That is lovely. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Nico Williams. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And it's played forward. Olise looks to get on the end of this. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cucurella. Olise. Rabiot. Mbappe. Olise. Oh, that's nice. Olise stood his ground strongly. So who's he picking out? That's a throw. Kubasi. Chance here to counter. Nico Williams. Pedri played out to the left flank. Fabian Ruiz. Upamecano clears it away. And here's Nico Williams. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Rabiot. That's Doué. Doué's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Llorente. Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Laporte shifted upfield. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Llorente forwards and with intent. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Chouameni. Dembele. And here's Olise. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe is fouled. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Olise! It's anyone's ball now. Mikel Oyarzabal. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Saliba. Hernandez. Upamecano. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chance for a shot! Chouameni. Saliba. Dembele. Hernandez. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Aim forwards. And here's Pedri. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now it's Williams. Williams. He's having a shot! Hernandez. Gently done. Hernandez is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Koundé. And back to the goalkeeper. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Pau Kubasi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. He's done very well to get to that.
Fabian Ruiz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's really well cleared. They get a throw in. And here's Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. Danger averted for now. Llorente is onto this. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Yamal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Williams. And it's hoisted clear. Cucurella. Cucurella puts the ball in. Chouameni. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Dembele. Olise. Chouameni. Rabiot. Olise. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rodri. Yamal, now he's off and running. Oh, red, nice interception. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Doué. That's very neat. Fabian Ruiz. That's really well manoeuvred. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Cucurella. He's in plenty of space here. Williams. And he's there to get it away. And here's Nico Williams. Cucurella. Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. And that was very necessary. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Llorente. Rodri. Short changes him with that pass. Chouameni. Upamecano. Olise. Upamecano. Moved on forwards. Fabian Ruiz. Chouameni concedes a free kick for that. Mbappe. Hernandez shifted upfield. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pedri aim forwards. Oyarzabal. Upamecano. Saliba, it's a quick ball upfield. Great work on the overlap. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Una Simon claims it, and the danger passes. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Olise. Chouameni. Koundé. Chouameni. Koundé. Dembele. Chouameni. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Nico Williams. Yamal goes for a shot! Goal! Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Spain get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Hernandez. And it's Rabiot. Picks it up out wide. Can he finish? That's a half-decent try.
Rabiot is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rodri. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Yamal. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Llorente. Played into the middle. He's cut it out. Rabiot. And it's played forward. Yamal played over towards the opposite flank. Played out wide. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Great defending, strong and determined. Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Dembele. Chouameni, Koundé, gently done. Laporte shifted upfield. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente, forwards and with intent. Saliba getting this one clear. Llorente, cleared away. Doué. Looking to break at pace. Mbappe proves too strong. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. Yamal. Can he stop it going out? Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And it's Dembele. Hernandez. Doué. Showing good feet. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Doué. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal. Laporte. Pinged towards the front line. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Now it's Olise. Very nicely done. There are a few waiting for it. That's really well manoeuvred. Kubasi. Llorente. Laporte aimed forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's been won straight back. Upamecano. Olise. Moved on forwards. Rabiot. Doué. Rabiot. Hernandez. Hernandez. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi. Long ball upfield. Hernandez. Aim forwards. Dembele, spread out to the left. Doué. Lovely feet. Delivers with whip. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Hernandez. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Olise! It's a loose ball. Koundé's cross. That's going to go a long way. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Cucurella. Oh, good-looking ball. Rabiot. And it's played forward. Mbappe! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Hernandez. Dembele. Fabian Ruiz. France are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Pedri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done.
Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Olise looks to get on the end of this. Olise. And here's Dembele. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Cucurella. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's there to clear it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Koundé forwards and with intent. Pau Kubasi getting this one clear. And he's managed to get free. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Pedri. Doué, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Yamal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedri knocks it out wide. And he's heaved it away. Pedri. And it's Ruiz. Great position here. Cucurella crosses. Saliba attempts a clearance. Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella gets over and intercepts. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nico Williams. Olise. Succumbs to the pressure. The referee's awarded a free kick. Chouameni. Nico Williams. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now this could be a... He's having a shot! He'll try... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Koundé. Mikel Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Over to the left. Oyarzabal. And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. He's through here. Williams. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Oh, nice touch. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Long ball looking to counter. Olise is onto it in a flash. And it's Dembele. Hernandez. And here's Doué. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fabian Ruiz. Pau Kubasi. It's a sharp pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Quality ball. Fabian Ruiz shifted upfield. Pedri played out to the left flank. Nice control. Pedri. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Doué. That has been cut short. Cucurella. And it's Doué. Rabiot. Hernandez. And here's Doué. Can he deliver? He is just caressing the ball. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Laporte. Cucurella. Has a look and plays it forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's very neat. Nico Williams. Rodri. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Nico Williams really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Doué. And he welcomes it in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chouameni. Koundé. And here's Elise. Now it's Dembele. And here's Doué. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rodri. Laporte aim forwards. Doué. Elise. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Rabiot. Rabiot. And that has been clubbed away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Mikel Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Oh, there's a probing ball. Chouameni wins the duel this time. Mbappe. Dembele, spread out to the left. That's good play. Hernandez. Now the ball in. Laporte getting this one clear. KYRGYZ can get it clear. There's the shot! In he goes again! And again! And he has kept it out somehow!
Rabiot actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Olise with the short one. France given another corner. Pedri tries to clear. Now it's Doué. And it's Tchouaméni. Rabiot. It's Rabiot! Oh, it's come loose. Nico Williams. Cucurella goes forward. 4 added minutes on the board. Nico Williams. And that is a little undercooked. Hernandez, forwards and with intent. Hernandez. Doué played with finesse. Cucurella can get it clear. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Cucurella. Now it's Williams. Williams. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Hernandez. Oyarzabal. Williams. That is lovely. Olise. Olise. That looks a cracking ball. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Showing good feet. Fabian Ruiz. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Searching pass he's played there. And now the breakaway. He is through here. Dembele. That's Doué. And he's there to clear it. Pedri. Yamal. Pau Kubasi has played it long. And here's Nico Williams. Hernandez gets good distance on it. Dembele. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the second half gets underway.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rodri. And it's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Williams. Cleared away. Llorente have it back and can go again. Oh, sweet feet. Pedri. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Spain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Doué's cross. Nico Williams. Cucurella, driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Olise. Doué. And here's Dembele. Now it's Rabiot. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Olise plays it short. Rabiot elects to cross. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. And it's Pedri. Chouameni. Dembele. Olise. That's Doué. Rabiot. Chouameni. Receives it in a good position here. Well, the clearance is short. And here's Dembele. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Pedri looks to get on the end of this. Olise. Olise. Olise's cross.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And they've got a throw. Chouameni. Nice looking ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kubasi tries to clear. And it's played forward. Now it's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Cucurella gently done. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Oyarzabal. Saliba. Koundé. Olise. Moved on forwards. Laporte cuts out the pass. Yamal. Rodri. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Pedri is onto it in a flash. How Kubasi cuts it out. Laporte. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Llorente, gently done. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Saliba, forwards and with intent. And it's Dembele. Dembele, now he's got space here. And he's there to clear it. Chouameni. Koundé. Rabiot. Out towards the flank. Elise's cross. And that has been cleared. Mikel Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Dembele. Rabiot. Doué. Oh, that's a nice ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Oyarzabal. Chouameni. Koundé. Koundé shifted upfield. Chouameni. And the pass is intercepted. Llorente, aim forwards. Pedri. Nico Williams. He's got away. That's tidy. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kubasi. Laporte. Fabian Ruiz. That's really well manoeuvred. Upamecano, forwards and with intent. France being made to look sloppy in possession here. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cucurella. Laporte. Rodri. Moved on forwards. Llorente, gently done. Saliba, shifted upfield. And it's Doué. And here's Doué. Doué, now here's the delivery. Laporte gets it away. Real chance here. Back in once more. Cucurella clears it away. Mikel Oyarzabal. Llorente. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Williams. And here's Llorente. Oh, this is a great position. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Saliba is there and he can get that clear. Fabian Ruiz. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Elise. Saliba. Rabiot. Hernandez. Saliba, and it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella forwards and with intent. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chouameni. Koundé chooses to go cross-field. Rodri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And here's Yamal. Now who's going to be first to this? Mbappe. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Olise tries to dink it through. Laporte.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Pau Kubasi aimed forwards. Played towards the other side. Now it's Doué. And here's Dembele. Fabian Ruiz. Calmly anticipates. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Yamal. Cucurella. Laporte played up towards the front line. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. He has a look up. Mbappe! And claimed it back swiftly. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Up towards the front line. Pedri. It's run loose here. Rabiot gently done. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Llorente, nicely aimed pass. Saliba. Chouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Doué. Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Llorente. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Saliba looks to the other side. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Laporte. Cucurella. Laporte. Llorente. Yamal. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Kubasi. And it's Kukurea. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Out to the left it goes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Doué pings it across. Crossing. And out it comes again. Gets it away. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Kubasi gets it clear. Back into the middle. Mikel Oyarzabal.
Spain are more than happy to defend deep now. They've decided that it's not worth taking any more risks.
Spain, however, just have to plough on and hope for a break. Oh, it's Dembele. Olise. Olise's cross. That's going to go a long way. Pedri. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Over to the left. Played back in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Oyarzabal! Doué. Hernandez. Chouameni. Olise. Is there any support? He might not need it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rabiot. Saliba. Hernandez. Upamecano. And he goes cross-field. Pedri. Kubasi. Rodri. Laporte played out to the left flank. Rabiot. Rabiot shifted upfield. Doué. Shot, surely! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Moved on forwards. That's been drilled forward. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Chouameni. Hernandez. Fabian Ruiz. Laporte aim forwards. Koundé cuts out the pass. Koundé. that's nice. The ball goes in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Oh, it's come loose. Llorente. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Great work on the overlap. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Ruiz. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Yamal! Deftly away. Cucurella. Lovely feet. That's a cute ball. And he thumps it clear. Llorente. Kubasi. Nico Williams, now he's off and running. Koundé, forwards and with intent. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Cucurella. Laporte. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella, gently done. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Bit too much weight on the pass. Rodri. Cucurella. That has been cut short. Rodri. Cucurella. Laporte. Rodri. Laporte. Played towards the front line. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams. A chance to play it in. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Nico Williams really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Oyarzabal. Very nicely done. Llorente, and that's aimed into the middle. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Mbappe. And the counter-attack is on for France. Always onto this. Olise. Olise, that's a delicate pass. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Elise goes short. And he's there to clear it. Throw in. And it's Koundé. And here's Elise. Plenty waiting in the middle. Elise's cross. And they've got rid. Dembele. Oh, good spread. Elise. Oh, nice touch. Time to deliver. Aimed in towards the centre. Played out wide. And here's Mbappe. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Yamal. Rabiot wins the duel this time. Mbappe. Chouameni. Koundé. And it's played forward. He can get that clear. Saliba have it back and can go again. Hernandez. That is a great pick out. Saliba. And here's Elise. Played in with purpose. Brilliantly cut out. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Chouameni. Rabiot. It's Rabiot! And the ball's come loose here. Elise's cross. Oh, they could shot a goal! It's in! Unai Simon, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oyarzabal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Elise. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Yamal. And it's Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hernandez. Doué. Dembele. Spread out to the left. Hernandez with the delivery.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on tugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Over to the left. Deep cross. Hernandez can get it clear. Doué chasing after it. Rabiot. Well read, nice interception. Yamal. Nico Williams. Cucurella looking up to see who wants it. Fabian Ruiz. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. A corner it is then. Saliba tries to clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. Olise. Oh, that's neat. And that has been cleared. Llorente. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Koundé. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
That's clear cut, it's a free kick. And here's Dembele. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mbappe! Cleared away. And it's Rabiot. And here's Doué. Hernandez. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Llorente. Kubasi. Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Yamal. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Unai Simon, long ball by the goalkeeper. Out to the left it goes. Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Elise. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Dembele. It's Hernandez. Nice control. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Williams. Now it's Yamal. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz tries a measured ball.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Doué. Pedri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oyarzabal. Cucurella.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Pau Kubasi spread out to the left. Chouameni. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. And it's Doué. Goes for the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Pau Kubasi gently done. Yamal. Nicely intercepted.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rodri. Llorente. And he's managed to get free. Great defending, strong and determined.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's played in. He's dealt with that well. Out of play for a throw. Rodri clears it away. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Chouameni. Rabiot. He's on it, can he get away? Doué. He is through here. Fabian Ruiz attempts a clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Nico Williams.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pedri. Yamal. Can he deliver? Yamal's cross. That is a brilliant interception.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Koundé, he's gone direct here. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now that's well seen too. Hernandez. It's run loose here. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Mbappe has a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rabiot.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rodri. France are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
That's the throw. Looking to go deep. That has been knocked clear. Now that's a fine challenge. And it's Hernandez. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Doué. Doué. Oh, it's played into the area. That's not going far.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Could be danger here.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Kubasi. Llorente. That's a sharp pass. That pass has been well intercepted.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Yamal. And he's picked out the run. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Upamecano clears it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's played forward. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Cucurella. Laporte. Moved on forwards. Upamecano. Rabiot. Koundé. Rabiot shifted upfield. And that has been cleared.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Laporte aim forwards. Dembele. That's tiny. Tchouaméni forwards and with intent. How KYRGYZ can get it clear. Hernandez played back in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Pedri. Now it's Williams. Cucurella. Cucurella drives forward. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Tchouaméni tries to clear. Nico Williams. Now it's Rodri. Delivered in.
Spain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Tchouaméni over to the left. And it's Doué. Hernandez. Oh, nice touch. And here's Mbappe. And it's played forward into the last 5 minutes. Koundé. Hernandez. Hernandez, gently done. Rabiot. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Himself an absolute peach. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. All square again into the dying minutes. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Pedri. Takes a shot! Cleared without complication. And that's a throw. Tchouaméni. Koundé.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
This might spell danger. Mbappe played out to the left flank. And he's been booked for simulation.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal has been caught there, it's a foul. Upamecano gets good distance on it. And it's Rodri. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Williams! Oh, it's come loose. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Yamal. Pedri.
Pedri really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
And here's Elise. Dembele. France don't have many options and time is running out. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Correa getting this one clear. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Has been knocked clear. Koundé. Elise.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Kubasi. Moved on forwards. Yamal. Final seconds, this has to be it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Correa. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's really well cleared. Koundé. Aim forwards. Here comes the corner. Up he goes! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Unai Simon, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you get lucky, it'll come your way.
France complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And it's Ruiz. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. And that has been clubbed away. France can make their change now with a break in play. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Pedri. Olise wins the duel this time. Nico Williams chooses to go back, and here's Pedri. Lovely ball and a real chance. Yamal! Pedri with the short one. Upamecano gets it away. It's Ruiz. France close now to seeing this one through to the end. And they can counter here. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Laporte forwards and with intent. Fabian Ruiz. Cross from Fabian Ruiz. Spain with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri looking for a run-up. Saliba clears it away. Spain cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Could move up a gear here. And it's Baina. Pedri. It's gone for a throw-in. But there's going to be another change here. Olise being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
There's the shot! Decent enough try.
Oyarzabal certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Bina. Now it's Bina. He's found the way through. Mignon claims comfortably. And it's Bina. Rodri. Spain have to get it into the box, and that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. France leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to